worm is horrible.
I'm gonna call him Adam.
Searing pain, massive swelling, and even long-term skin damage. So for me, this is gonna be a really bad day. But before I can go through this test, I first have to catch one. And the only way to do that is to get out in the water.
That's crazy. Are sponsored by on the beach is crazy. Okay, but like what beach is this though? Because I know it's not my beach.
And if you can believe it, the water's just...
Did he say in Florida? Did he say in Florida? No. Chill. Wait, did he say Florida? No, forget the beach or a river, nigga. I'm just gonna go to a community pool or a backyard pool. Not a community pool. I didn't mean to say that. But hold on. Let me lock in real quick.
Beach near Miami, Florida.
Near Miami, Florida. Luckily, I don't stay on that side. Thank you.
And if you can believe it, the waters just off these beaches are swarming with fireworms. Fireworms can grow up to a foot in length and are covered in thousands of venom-laced bristles, which has earned them the reputation of being one of the worst stings in the entire
still get
ocean. And unfortunately for me,
dude, actually, I don't even get in the water when I go to the beach. What am I talking about?
That is, if I'm able to find one. I'm seeing something in the rocks just ahead. Oh, check that out. Our first spot of the day. That is a moray eel.
What the freak? Why that nigga looking at me like that?
And can be aggressive toward divers. So if I want to keep all my fingers, I better also keep my distance. Now these reefs are a promising environment, but still no fireworm. There is a ton of life down here, however, so I have a feeling it's just a matter of time. I think we need to dive deeper. All right, yes, this is looking perfect. What we're looking at here in front of us is a muck bottom environment, which the fireworms love. And you see that orange sponge? That's a fantastic sign. I've seen fireworms covering these sponges many dives before.
Facts.
Okay.
I don't even like water enough to go down there.
Just up ahead. Oh yeah, there it is. The first fireworm of the day, and a decent sized one too. Whoa, did you see that? The fireworm is flaring out its spines in self-defense.
Did you touch them, nigga?
It's gonna make them even more tricky to catch. Even with these gloves on, this is a very dangerous operation that should never be attempted. Please never do this. Taking a sting from a fireworm.
Okay, my thing is, who do you think is trying this? Like, why am I finna try this? Like, what do I gain from trying this? Unless I'm doing what you doing and get the money on or whatever, like, or not the money on, but like, you know what I'm saying, a little, like, make a little video or whatever. But it's like, bro, like, please don't try this. Okay, now there are some dumb people in the world, so let me not say that. But it's like, I'm not trying this. I'm not gonna gain nothing from this besides pain and agony.
We put you in a life-threatening situation. We have a bit more time left in our tank. Let's see if we can find a few more. Wow, almost immediately we've got another one. Once you find the fireworms, they are nearly everywhere you look. Let's see. I don't know why, this is not making me itch, bro. Now, for anyone wondering, rest assured, we will be returning all of these fireworms right back where I found them at the end of this video.
Yeah, you know how some people be, why would y'all mess with them? They'll be alright.
That one is an absolute monster. I'm not even sure it's going to fit in this container. Let's try.
You think they fighting in there? Nigga, get in there. You better use those things like chopsticks, nigga.
All right. Well, I think we found today's co-star. It's time to take our worms to the surface and for me to face the flame of the fireworm. Since it's important that I return the worms back to the water as quickly as possible, there was no time to waste. So I ditched my scuba gear and got right to setting up for the sting test.
God dang. How fast you ditch your scuba gear?
Gonna get out a few things that we're gonna be using for today's experiment with the fireworm. I've got a petri dish. We're gonna place them in. Some clear Gorilla Tape. You might be asking, Mark, what are you gonna do with that? You'll see in just a few minutes.
Nigga, I'm holding my arm down.
I've got some white vinegar. Gonna need that for the afterburn. And then, of course, this is for me. Just a little hydration out here on the beach. I never leave home without my Summit Adventure Fuel.
You know, most people go to the beach to, you know, tan, go see girls, some people go see guys. You know what I'm saying, play football. Just, you know, enjoy the sun, have a great day, whatever. This nigga goes to the beach to find deadly, venomous, vicious, insects, animals, whatever you want to call them, to then sting himself with.
Now I'm gonna keep the rest of the worms covered. We don't need all the worms we found. Of course, we found a lot of worms. There were hundreds of fireworms at this site. The last one that we found, I even had a hard time fitting it inside the jar that I took with me. So I think that's the one we're gonna use.
And where you learn how to scuba dive at?
Because I am curious, does size matter when it comes to the sting of a fireworm?
I was about to say,
I think today we'll find
ask
out.
a girl
Let's get some seawater in
that
our
she
petri
either
dish.
gonna lie or tell the truth.
Nice, clean, and cold.
I know what I meant by that is she either gonna lie and say it doesn't, or she was gonna tell you straight up. So basically, you only have one option.
Time to get out the fireworm. Whoa. Oh yeah. All right, here's second worm going in. Get some of these spines out of there. Check that out.
You know what, Mark? That looks just like a fleech worm.
Fleech worm? Is that a real thing?
No, it's from a video game. My Singing Monsters.
These are in a video game?
Yeah.
No
All right, here
way.
we go.
It's just like.
Hold on.
Let me guess, an ad finna pop out.
Whoa.
Right?
You know, if you were to make a cartoon of a fireworm, the rare fleech worm from My Singing Monsters. I've never even heard of My Sing. A fire sings video, but there you go. So as you can see, these worms are absolutely covered in thousands of these very small but very sharp venomous spines. Now these spines are constantly growing. So you'll see there's some of them floating around.
I was about to say, what is that in the water?
When you look at it under a microscope, you could see just how sharp the points of the spines
God
really
dang,
are.
they like
really
little butter knives, bro. What the freak?
Into one of these creatures is gonna land you in a world of pain, right where I'm about to be here in just a few more minutes. But you can also see that red coloration.
Nah, bro's pain tolerance is
name,
absolutely
the fireworm,
on a
because
whole
they
nother
look
level.
like they're on fire, and they certainly feel like it.
Man, I
when
thought
they
getting a
touch your
tattoo was a little. I didn't think like it was painful, but I did think it was a little. You know what I'm saying?
Now, a lot of people do come into contact with these worms, namely scuba divers and snorkelers, but you do need to be careful if you're out here swimming. If you're walking along and you feel rocks below your feet, there's a good chance that could be the home of a fireworm. If you step on one of these, it's gonna light you up. Wow, and there we go. Come in tight.
And this is why I don't want to go to the beach no more.
That, to me, is the most impressive thing about the fireworm, besides what the venom can do, is this amazing flaring defense. They can just splay and spread out all of those spines so they can encase their entire body. All of that middle bit there, it's no different than your average worm. In fact, when I squeeze it with these tweezers, they're super soft, they're squishy. And if they weren't
He playing with
covered
them.
and these amazingly painful spikes,
So
they
what did he
would
do with
be
all the
easy
other ones he
pickings
caught?
for anything
Why,
that was
and
out
why
there
did he catch
in
so
the
many?
ocean.
He's only gonna get stung by
now
one.
You've heard me mention more than a few times that these worms are venomous. So while yes, those spines will jam into your flesh like a cactus,
Right.
they release a toxin. There's a mucus that these worms are coating those spines in, much like a lionfish or a stonefish. And when that toxin gets into the skin, it's gonna cause instant searing pain. And that pain will continue to cycle through.
Bro, I don't know why I keep itching every time he
he
starts like.
And then
I don't
after
know.
that,
I just feel.
you're
I feel
gonna
like it's
inevitably deal with
on me.
tremendous swelling and probably some scarring. This is one of the stings that it's gonna leave lasting damage. Luckily for me, I get stung a lot in this area for the bite sting index, so it's just gonna be one of many scars. It's time to take a sting from this very bizarre marine creature so I can officially rate it on the Brave Wilderness Bite Sting Index. And this is one of the animals that I have been really curious to rate.
I don't know why it's giving me like I don't know what type of look, like
the sting or
like a
bite
gummy worm
of an animal in 3 different factors: intimidation, pain, and aftermath. And for this worm, the aftermath is what you're definitely going to want to stick around for, because not only will you see just how bad the burn from a fireworm can be, but I'm gonna show you what to do if you are ever stung by one of these venomous creatures. I know how bad this is gonna be. Time to find out. What does the burn of the fireworm do to human flesh?
Right. I saw Bullet Ant as a number 1, and this was like number 2. And he had just did the video. Or not just did it, but it's more recent.
2, 3.
What the freak?
Come on, I didn't get me good enough. One more time. Here we go.
Ew, looks like Looks like a tongue or something.
1, 2, 3. Ah, yeah, that burns. Ah.
Producers, this plugin helps you finish your tracks way faster. Check this out. I'm gonna start with this loop that I made here.
Ah! No! Oh, it's so. Ah!
Nah, buddy's tripping.
Oh, do you see all those spines? Oh my god!
Hell yeah, I see that.
Ah! Ah! Oh, you can already see it's turning red. Oh, I got stung really bad. That's so many spines. Hundreds. I got stung by hundreds.
Why his face like that? Nigga, bro, what?
Ah! Oh, oh, it's so bad. Ah! Ah! Okay. Ah! Ah! Oh god.
Mark, are you okay?
Oh, it's bad, dude. It's really bad.
What the hell did he just say? Bro, I would have hit this nigga so hard. Did you hear what this nigga just said? No.
Oh god.
Mark, are you okay?
Oh, his name is Mark. Am I okay? Am I okay? I hate when people ask dumb questions like that because it's like, nigga, do I look okay? I'm over here yelling in immense amount of pain and you telling some am I okay? I would have put that thing on the back of his neck, nigga. Telling some am I okay? Nigga, are you okay?
Okay.
Oh, it's bad, dude. It's really bad. On. Ah. Ah. Oh.
You know what my toxic trait is? Thinking that if I got stung, I'd be like, man, like that hurt, but it's like really nothing. Like with the fire, like with the hot chip, I still think that like I'd be like, but it's nothing. I'm lying. Like, what is he doing? Is he sneezing?
Ah. Oh my gosh, it's so much worse the first time. I've been stung by these before, but never one that big. I have so many spines in my arm right now. Oh my goodness. Oh, this is gonna be my worst sting ever. This is gonna be my worst sting. Ah!
Yeah, buddy. Yeah, bro. Yeah, bro.
I gotta let it dry. Because once it dries, I can use this tape to remove the spines. Anything that's like super adhesive.
Stung by them
If you
before
don't
he
have
wants to
duct
do it
tape,
again.
Find
Yes.
something sticky.
Yes, he
Just, like,
did.
get that stuff out of there. You need to get those spines out of your skin because right now I can just feel the venom just like lava flowing.
The
over
fact that he
top
can
of
actually
itself.
talk is crazy.
It's just as bad.
It
as
shows
pulling
you how
it.
like high
It's just as bad as
the
pulling
pain
it.
tolerance.
It could be
Because most
worse.
people will probably either go into like I don't know, just you know how people freak out when they're in pain, you know what I'm saying, or start crying or something like that. So for him to actually be able to talk and stuff is actually wild. Even though he's going through it.
Ha! Don't blow on it. Makes it worse.
Oh,
Come on. Dry. Ah, all right, I'm gonna walk it off. Hang on, guys. I'm just gonna walk around for a second.
I'm just gonna walk it off. Where did he walk to, bro? Walk to nowhere. Imagine he has kids.
Okay, it's dry. All right, I've taken all I can take. I gotta get these out. All right, piece of tape like that. Any tape will do, but I got this so you can see just how many spines I'm gonna get out. I'm gonna try
actually
to do
kinda
this
smart.
one swoop. Here we go. You wanna cover the entire area. Oh, wow.
I still see
did
some
get a
left
moment
on
to go
there.
again, but look at that. Look at how many spines are in there.
Yeah, nigga, you're tripping.
Come on.
Nigga, I hate getting splinters. Like little splinters in my fingers. Oh my gosh, it's so annoying. But you're talking about all these hundreds of on my arm? Yeah, buddy, you're tripping.
Ow! Ah. Okay. Holy mackerel. Look at those welts
Holy
coming in.
dumb nigga, I
You
can't
see
get.
that? Oh my gosh, and they don't even look that bad compared to how it feels. Instantly better as soon as you remove the spines. It really makes a big difference. The next thing you want to do white vinegar. It's gonna help neutralize the burns.
Pour that vinegar on it.
Whatever toxin is left on top of my skin, this vinegar is going to neutralize it. Heavy duty tape, white vinegar. If you don't have it with you, get it as fast as you can, because the faster you can get those spines out of your skin, the sooner you're gonna be on the road to recovery.
So if I put that on somebody, would they be in pain?
For this thing is long. And you can see how much the welts are rising. Tomorrow, this is gonna be nasty. But before we get into the BSI rating, I'm gonna try to distract myself and have a little bit of fun. I wanna know what the rare fleechworm from my singing monster sounds like. Does it sound anything rare? Is that it? Expect it to sound like. We should send my audio track. Now comes
nobody cares about this ad, buddy.
The healing process, the aftermath. And the pain score, gonna be high. Intimidation, I'm gonna have to think about that. Aftermath, I'm gonna have a long time to think about that, because the aftermath of this worm is gonna last for weeks. But you don't have to wait weeks. Let's get into it right now and officially rate the fireworm on the Brave Wilderness Bite Sting Index. On intimidation, the fireworm looks intense. The bright red skin combined with thousands of spines remind me of a venomous snake. Plus, having taken a sting before, I know how easily those spines can get stuck in your skin. And when you see a big one underwater, they are majorly intimidating. So for that, I give it a 7.8 out of 10. For pain, once those spines dug in and started to dose me with venom,
don't say this pain's a 10 out of 10.
Intense. The feeling was similar to
I know he got ranked bullet. He got him ranked, and bullet ants number 1.
Again. And unlike my first sting, I got completely nailed this time with at least 5 times the amount of bristles. Needless to say, it hurt badly. And for that, I give it a 9.5 out of 10. The aftermath of the fireworm is where it scores some serious points. Its burn just kept going and going, day after day and week after week, and the rash would come back with a vengeance, leaving behind these intense itching pustules and swelling. Anytime I would get active or start to sweat, the pain would come rushing back. And
31 days later,
there's still some scarring left behind from the burn of this fireworm. So for this, I give the aftermath score a whopping 9.6 out of 10. All combined, the fireworm ranks a 9 on the Brave Wilderness BSI, which is a major score for a majorly painful creature.
Oh, bro, he just made me think about, like, he got it, bro. Like, hey, bro found his purple cow, bro, and his purple cow is getting, hey, kudos to him for being a dumb nigga, but a dumb nigga that entertains a real nigga like me.